I guess he is outside.
Well, he's Is it working? Hi, Bob.
All right, you guys ready? All right, I'm gonna call this meeting to order. I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, the meeting here is being streamed live on YouTube. At this time, I'll take the council for anything that they want to put on the agenda. Does anybody have anything they'd like to add? No, Todd? No, you're saying nothing?
Nothing I'm aware of.
Okay. How about the public? Is there anything you'd like to add to the agenda? No? Okay. So, at this time, though, we are going to excuse the public because we have an executive session for personnel matters. And so we're going to ask the public to step outside. Do you want to go in the other? Yeah, we can do that. We're going to go in the other office. You guys can stay, or you can go outside, either. But we're going to adjourn to the other office for now. Yeah, that's fine. Yes. Do we need this? The agenda or anything? I don't think so, no. All right, I'm gonna keep it running then.
Oh, good.
She never went to executive.
That's what I was just thinking.
She never did before.
Never before.
It's the first
Never.
time.
What's that?
Luann's never gone into
Never gone to executive
I didn't think so.
session before. No. She was always on the draw. She
How come
came out
you
and stood over here. You're not an executive.
Unless she's part of the
Listen,
personnel
trees.
decisions and discussions.
She's part of it. I could see some of that out in the parking lot the other day.
Somebody will enjoy it
That's
while
what
it
I
lasts.
Yeah, no. Right. Yeah, no, I just wanted to ask that meeting and it was just. I don't
Well,
know.
I'm assuming they're
They are in
discussing
the-
Shelley resign.
Well, no.
I mean, why?
There's a-
Yeah, that's not a secret.
No.
Yeah.
Shall resign. No. She has never gone into the executive session before. Mm-mm. Nope. She has not.
Well, again, unless she's part of the personnel discussions. Now,
They talked
Shelley
about
don't.
personnel before, and she sat out here once.
I don't know.
So, yeah.
Yeah, it all start turning out interesting, doesn't it?
It'll be a short meeting. I'm gonna go home and get some sleep.
Yeah.
Just get home? Yep. Go in the Smithport at 5:30. Put up the belly, unhook the trailer, unload the back of the truck and I'm in here.
Where were you?
I left for Virginia Saturday night.
Oh.
And helped uncle moved back.
Oh, okay. Good. Cool.
I'm back up in Pittsburgh on Monday. And then I had training in Cranberry. And then
You gotta go pretty soon, start the training, don't you, for Suey,
that's in December.
December?
Well, that should give you time to start that drive off.
It's not a good time really anytime, so
Right.
it's only one day a week.
Yeah.
Both of you going? Who's gonna plow if it snows that day?
I've got Otto and
Oh, yeah.
Elder Township.
Cool.
What they can do.
I'll get my 4-wheeler, I'll take care of that mechanic street right away.
I'll be here the day before and be available that night.
Oh, yeah.
Hoping we'll be back in town by 4:30.
Yeah.
5 o'clock, so.
We're going to Harrisburg?
State College.
Oh, State College.
I'm not sure. I'm guessing maybe something one thing.
So how many months you gotta go?
Some
5
people are
months,
going nuts.
4 or 5 months,
Just one day a month,
one day a week.
a week? Okay. Well, that's good. Get to know the system better.
Wonder why it went under residential request.
Hmm?
Wonder why it went under residential request.
Did you just down in house for
No, I walked in, I come right down from senior center, come right in.
they probably just had it marked as a resident. The senior center have a committee or anything?
You do have people,
Clover, whatever they have. I was gonna say, it might be worth it to have one of them come down as the seniors, like speaking as the senior center, asking, hey, we're having problems. That way it's direct representation for the senior center. Right?
and I come in too, with the license plate number. And I was told, well, you need to talk to the officer. Well, the officer walked in behind me and I tried to talk to him about it. Tried to give him the license plate number. And, yeah, I don't need that. He says, we'll take care of it. Haven't seen him stop there yet. It's like, okay, that was great.
What was that?
Down in front of the senior center, they keep parking in the morning and you can't get in there with the bus to drop lift for my elderly and handicapped people. And there's 2 signs there. It says when parking, when can't.
8:30 to 3:30.
Yeah, nobody does it.
It's actually people in the senior center that are parking everything.
No, it's a Head Start. I go through it every year. I chase them down. I put notes on their windshield.
You know what, excuse my language, you know what sucks? You're going out that street by the bank
Mhm.
and trying to see. You can't, you gotta get way almost out into halfway out in the lane before you can
Oh,
see if
yeah.
anybody's coming. I'll tell you,
Yeah.
I've almost got T-boned. And trucks come down through there and Jesus, they're going.
Yep.
I'm thinking it's okay and oh shit.
I go through that there too.
Yeah, cause the car's right here. Probably getting my brother, get a haircut. But
Yeah, getting out of there is a pain. It's hard to see.
It's-
And you can park your van back there for your bus.
I can now.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, well, I knew you were busy, in and out with everything, so I just,
No, you can park it out there. It isn't hurting a thing.
okay. Good. I don't know how long I'll be allowed to park it out front.
Yeah.
Before I get it. trouble for that. So.
Don't you have to plug it in or something in the winter?
Not this one. This one's gas.
Easily.
Yeah, they will. And when winter comes, I ain't going across that parking lot. I learned my lesson last year.
Did anybody getting a lot of robocalls?
Yes.
You know, I'm getting the stop line. But when I answer, I do answer. I go, sheriff's office. St. Mary's has been calling somebody. I don't know now there. So I think I'm tired of that one. So I went, sheriff's office. They haven't called the rest of the week. That was Monday. It worked.
I've had
I
a
hope.
call from my phone number.
Yeah.
I've heard people
Yeah.
say
Yeah,
that.
and that's strange.
Yeah.
A lot of elder calls I get.
Yeah. Well, the first 15 minutes isn't going to be very productive.
No.
They don't care about it.
Mm-mm.
They're probably telling jokes.
No. It's just something weird about the wind. Never done it before.
That Jeremy Prescott, he resigned.
No, he's still part of the board. We asked a
I
couple
haven't
months
seen him
ago.
here in the last meeting.
He said he's still here. He works crazy hours.
Oh.
So we were told.
When I came in here that day about that, I was told, well, in October they're going to do new sidewalks and curbs and stuff supposed to downtown. That then they'll put in an order to see about getting money for the
I
sign.
thought, I heard they got approved for some grant for sidewalks.
Yeah.
Right.
They did. They talked about it last
5
meeting.
million.
I know, I missed
They
the last
didn't get
meeting.
approval?
So then she
New
said,
street lights.
For most of it. I know about the most of it.
They're gonna own the lights when they're done.
Do what?
The town will own the lights that they're gonna put in. Street lights. That's why I've heard.
so then she said that she would submit something if she's still here. That was her words. if I'm still- No.
She's been around town for
Oh, yeah. So I just like, oh, okay, whatever. On with business.
Has anybody clarified what we exactly owe for FEMA?
No.
I still to this day have asked it. I go out here going,
I don't think they know.
I don't think they do either. I come back from vacation and Ashley's on vacation. What's that?
She went with me to Virginia.
Did she? Did she get back tomorrow?
Yeah.
So when did Shelley leave or quit or get fired?
I got work Sunday night.
Well, I know.
She's done Friday, and she,
Oh, she's not done
she's on vacation now.
yet. Oof. That sucks.
Because Dave and I were gone 15 days.
Yeah.
She does give vacation?
She told me she was on vacation.
Part-time help gets vacation? I'm gonna come to work.
Oh,
Tell
right
him.
now.
wanna hire me? Sure. Oh, wow.
I get lots of vacation at my job.
Do you?
Come work at my place.
Oh. Make it.
I just bring it on my invoice. Oh,
A bit too much vacation.
yeah. We get a lot of them.
I have many at all that haven't vacation. It's
Yeah.
Did Bernie ever get up here?
Sounds like great.
That's who I was moving back up.
Oh, were ya? Where they found a place there?
Right across from the Snuffleport Fire Hall.
Okay.
That's a scanner.
It's right on the corner.
I think the scales going off there. Going off
They bought it about
I
a
think
month
that
and
one
a half
just turned
ago.
out.
Not next, not like on the street, VFW or whatever that is.
Yep.
So,
They're next to the Vets Club.
okay, is there two houses there?
Nope, just one, right on the corner.
Oh, what's his name? He used to live there, I thought. Oh,
Somebody bought it, they fixed it up, and then, I don't think they lived there more than 5-6 years. And then they moved out on East Valley Road.
he's happy about being in town?
I don't know.
Yeah, he'll be hunting all the time. He won't. Well, I'm glad they're up here.
They gotta go. They're taking off and going back down Thursday and then closing on their house.
They both retired.
Yep.
Good for them. Mm. Nothing like home.
No.
It's good to go away. Oh, it's good to come home. I'm not talking about Elder, I'm talking about my house. Yeah. I'm here a long time.
How long is these meetings supposed to take?
Oh, it depends.
Maybe 9:30 by the time we get out
Um,
here. I don't think so.
Having the personal matters, they're probably talking about her, and then plus with Wayne leaving too. I'm sure they're.
Oh, there's Tina. There's Tina.
I'm sure that's cut dry.
I'm sure he's been here every day since. Yeah, the other one comes twirling in the
Training
sun.
special. Just wants out of
She wears the
this.
strangest things.
Sold houses in the
Yeah, so I know that
Yeah,
a couple
under
that
control.
bought this place. They have a
No,
place out east Valley.
Mhm.
And a guy, another guy that I work with is buying that house.
But he can't be on board.
January.
And he can't be on board.
He's, I was gonna say he's
I don't
alright.
go home with private drive. They're gonna start
You
that up.
can come straight here then.
Are you moving again, honey?
Me?
Yeah, I was half hearing the conversation.
No,
Okay.
we're talking about-
Oh, no,
Oh, I thought maybe you
Wish.
were moving off that
Sure,
street.
I wish.
you can take my house.
Deal. Better now. That house not paying my ass.
You have some nice woods behind you. I went up to her house.
No, then I can get
Neighbors up there
I'll
don't
go.
bother.
Just lay around a lot more.
Yeah, they
Kind of quiet people, huh?
Yes, they are. Don't bother you a bit.
No, same.
Nope.
It's supposed to be safe this time of night.
Well, not at 7:20, but
I'm still recouping from.
Well,
vacation.
Hard to get back in the groove again.
Yeah. I haven't heard enough of time recouping from a weekend, let alone
I was gonna say, that sounds like me.
kind of staying up till 3, 4, 5 in the morning on the weekends, but then wake up at 3:30 every
Well,
morning.
that's what we did, but we were
Yeah.
making teas out there in Vegas. They're 3 hours behind,
Yeah,
you know.
dude, that jet lag is so real.
No, we drove.
Oh,
We trailered the side by side out. And went
oh yeah, you
around
lost
the
the
mountains out
roof.
there. Yeah, we did the roof blew off.
rough.
That's pretty nice. I had a tractor seat on the way home.
You got home at 6 o'clock Friday morning and
What'd you do? Just take pickups?
I have an enclosed trailer and my truck back seat was full, the bed was full, and the trailer was full.
ours isn't enclosed. I loaded some stuff and I went into bed and David come in and he's like, we don't have a roof. I'm like, what do you mean we don't have a roof? I looked up and I'm like, it's there. He's like, no. I'm a side by side. I'm like, no, it's there. He's like, no, it's not. I said, I'll look when I get back up. So I'm gone.
Come back from West Virginia, I lost the hood off my sister's side by side. Up in Morgantown. About 3 months later, the exact hood come up on eBay from Morgantown.
Oh,
really?
that.
Had scuff marks on the top of it.
Oh,
I figured
my.
it's probably the
Probably the
same
same
one.
one, yeah. We got one ordered. Yeah.
Where's all your smoke? Suck my job. Hurry up, and wait.
God help us move Alan's stuff from Harrisburg. Came up and it was that open back to talking the trailer and everything. So it looked like Beverly Hillbillies. Kids, all those big plastic stones and lawn chairs and all like, oh. Looked a little ridiculous.
Dodo is also.
Yeah, not, lots still in boxes, but they're in it. Yeah. Some year I'll get to go see it. Yes.
On the plane.
It isn't as easy as you think. Probably if I could just get on one and go there, I would.
They put it on Brad. Done.
I've done it for Brad a couple times. That would make me happy. Not when you can go like this with your foot and the pilot's right there. Oh, oh,
I love flying out of Bradford.
do you?
Oh, I love those small
I do too.
planes. Yeah,
Oh, gives me the willies.
I've had more problems on big planes. I was in January. I was coming home from Tampa, and we lost an engine at 30,000 feet. Had to emergency land in Knoxville.
Oh,
That was fun. You want to see a plane full of 100+ people start panicking?
oh, I bet.
It was fun.
Holy cow.
What are you gonna do? It's not like I'm gonna walk up and be like, slide over, buddy. I know what I'm doing. Yeah, not
First
like
ones to the scene of the accident.
how about it. Nah, I mean, well, when you're that high though, you can glide so far. I mean, you can glide almost a couple hundred miles. So yeah, we were stranded down there in Knoxville for. It only ended up being like 5-6 hours though, so not terrible comparatively for.
So they put you on a different plane though.
Well, originally they didn't. They offered to get us free seats on different flights to get us there, but the only thing getting to Buffalo, we would have had to go to Detroit, from Detroit to New York City, and New York City to Buffalo. Well, that wasn't getting us there till 2 o'clock in the morning. I had to be at work at 5, so that wasn't gonna work.
That wasn't gonna work.
But they ended up just flying a plane from Tampa, just flew one behind us, and yeah, that was. I was ready to, because all I had was just a carry-on bag. I didn't have any luggage stowed away, so I was ready to go get a rental car and just head for home. Only about 10 hours, not too bad.
I
That's what
was
had
into
to do in
taking the
April.
bus to where my son is.
Yeah.
It's like
I'd
30
rather
plus
car.
hours. Stopping at every corner there was.
Yeah, I want to take. I'd like to take the train. I want to take that train from Buffalo to Seattle. I'd love to do that. But I don't have time. It takes a little longer than flying.
Yeah. Someday when you get Buku vacation, you can.
I'm excited to get just 3 weeks next year. Oh man, that's nothing.
Boy, that vacation your daughter's on looks beautiful, doesn't it?
Yes.
Wow. It's not vacation. I guess you call it that.
Yeah, I would call it something, I don't know.
Their 25th wedding anniversary, and they Rome and Venice, and
There,
just
you name it, they've been doing.
if you look at the pictures they sent, it's like something you see in photos. You know?
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to go overseas now.
I don't think I do.
It'd be just as bad here, though, I guess.
I would. I'd go overseas in a heartbeat.
Where do you want to go?
Anywhere. All of it.
You're a traveler, huh?
I am. I don't have enough vacation to be a traveler though.
That helps.
Ain't that the truth?
You need to get yourself a rich woman.
Shelby's in NP school right now. I told her you can support me after you. I'll be a little chubby pool boy. Wouldn't that be nice? I told her we'd have perfect yard. I'd mow the yard with scissors. I'd even go get some of them zigzag scissors if you want a little design in there. Anything she wants. Be perfect.
There you
Dream
go.
job.
There you go.
Go break it up. Say it on a long meeting. Oh shit.
What it is.
No, we all got our story straight before we get back out there. Okay, let's go.
If they start at 6 o'clock, they can do that at 6 o'clock.
Right.
I mean, they could do it on their own, their time.
Privilege anyway, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I rushed home because I thought the meeting was at 6, and I came down here and I'm like,
They did away with the work sessions.
Oh, they did?
They voted that last meeting.
Savings.
So that's about 10 or 11 o'clock tonight.
What's that?
We'll make it
Read
10 or
their
11
rules.
o'clock.
Good evening, people.
Once again, do it.
Guess we could accommodate.
Yeah. I got your.
Right. Three pizza day or
What's that?
lunch or anything? Or coffee?
You're gonna have some delivered.
When's your store open?
Wow, yeah.
Yeah, a while. Probably when I'm dead.
You guys don't believe me. I know you
There are
don't.
them trees out there.
No, we don't.
Don't you?
No,
You're serious? You don't believe me.
no, I don't.
Okay.
I think you're full of shit.
Okay, all right.
I'm like, listen,
Somebody
I
was
said
out there today.
But I'll be your first customer. If it's really there, I'll be the first one there.
You gonna cut the ribbon?
Yep.
I've got the place picked. It's not gonna be where it is now.
Oh,
That building's gonna be
That
condemned.
needs a lot of work. Yeah,
well, I thought they were tearing it down.
they might as well.
Oh,
That's my.
that's right. They're
Are
already
they? Beautiful.
ripping
They were taking more stuff off again today.
What's left?
I know. What the hell could be left?
My God,
Yeah, they had a big truck there. And
40,000 dumpsters.
I know.
That's just too much longer.
Oh.
Okay, we have to send it. And then we can go back into session. And I'll just meeting back to order. Okay. Does the council have anything to put on the agenda? I'm gonna add personnel issue under new business, but I'm gonna move it to the top.
Should we add acceptance of the handbook?
Yeah, we'll put that under job descriptions. Under new business. Is there anything from the public? Okay, I'll entertain a motion to approve the agenda. All in favor? Aye. Carried. Let's get to the minutes of the previous meeting. Does anybody have any questions, comments, or changes that they want made to the minutes of the previous meeting? Okay, I'll entertain a motion to accept the minutes as they stand. Do I have a second? By Todd. All in favor? Aye. I'm thinking you want it. Yes.
Yes.
Okay, carried. Treasury report. And financial conditions. Does anybody have a question on that? Well, even if we do. No, we don't, so. Yeah. Do I have a motion to approve the financial status and treasurer's report? Second, all in favor? Aye, carried. All right, on to the presentation of bills to be paid. Well, it's a quarter. Do I have a motion to pay the bills and ratify the actions of the treasurer? Second? All in favor? Aye, carried. Okay, does anybody have any questions or comments at this point? Okay, I'm going to a new business. At this time, we have received a resignation from our treasurer, Shelley Matt. And we have discussed it, and she has decided that she is resigning effective September 27th. Is that right, correct? And we wish her well, accept her resignation. So, good luck, and we'll move on from there. I don't think it's we don't formally have to make a motion or anything, so, but she asked us to discuss it or announce it, I guess, at the meeting. She wasn't gonna be, but she'll be employed until the 27th. Okay.
So do you intend to refill her spot or what's the plan?
We are gonna advertise for office personnel. So that's on new business. We're gonna put that down there under office personnel. Advertise. Okay, so onward. Yeah, lots of end of the year stuff to do as well. We finally got the pension joiner back. There were two questions on the joiner. Uh, 13, 8, section 8.1. Section 8. Oh, maybe we might have this one. The following methods of benefit distribution shall be permitted in accordance with the terms of section 7.01 of chapter 4 of the master plan trust, and both are selected in lump sum, or a participant may elect to receive their account balance in the form of monthly benefit payments. A monthly benefit payment shall continue to be paid until the participant's account balance is zero, or until the participant elects to receive the remaining account balance paid out in a lump sum. So maybe that means, but let me check and see if that was changed.
Yeah, that, her question was, why was this changed? And I had talked to Doug,
Doug.
Friday, and he said it was all completed and that you want both of those.
Right, you want to be able to choose. You can choose.
He said
either.
it was all set as these were Shelley's personal questions.
Okay, so that's what I thought. And so, in other words, you get to choose whatever one you want. You don't.
Right.
Right.
That allows for the employee to choose.
Okay. So we need to pass the joiner, and so here's the money purchase plan joiner agreement for the Borough Elder Pension Plan, and we need to approve. There was a $320 overpayment of Pennsylvania. Gave us $320 too much, or we pay. Is this the?
Yes.
Okay, they gave us
We have to
$320.
approve that.
So we need to send that back. We need to send a copy of the joinder back to the Municipal Retirement Trust, and the resolution was already passed. So, and then we need to go ahead and set the pension up as agreed for our employees. So, can I get a motion for all of that? Yeah, all at once, and then that. All in favor? Aye. Carried. Okay, so I'll make that. I'll sign the joinder, and then we'll send back the overpayment and set up our employee pension fund. As we had discussed. Okay.
So to sign.
I know, I was gonna ask you, would you, there's like 3 or 4, and Can you figure out what else I need to do? And this is Doug's email, so. And now we're on to insurance. Yay. That's the audit. Okay, so this was McGowan. And we talked a lot with McGowan Insurance. This is the one Wayne and I came down and talked with Jamie for quite a while. It was like 3 hours. It was a long time. There was some really good coverage under here that some of the other proposals did not have. Thank you. This one's Scott Surra. He's,
Scott's here. and I-
oh, did you talk to
I
Scott?
sat through that one with the two girls.
Is this St. Mary's?
So,
Yeah. Does he have the governmental underwriters, general liability, and with aggregate?
yeah, a lot of blankets.
Everything was blanket, but he didn't. What about the public official liability and aggregates?
I believe it is in the June.
Was it? Okay. What did he say our limits and
You're
deductibles?
holding it, so
Oh, yep, here it is. Well, that's workers' compensation and employers' liability. Okay. Because I was really impressed with Jamie.
Which one had the fire department with? when they were
Jamie
keep that
McGowan.
had without?
And actually, she talked about municipal commercial insurance is a little bit different than like purchasing your homeowner's insurance. And so one of the things that you have to consider, or the insurance companies consider, especially when you're talking about workers' compensation, because we cover workers' compensation for our employees and the fire department. We have to. So, let me find it. Because we have what's called an experience mod. And in the state of Pennsylvania, you want your experience mod to not be over 1. And ours is 1.01, which means that we've had a lot of workman's comp paid out as the girl. So the fire department actually has a very low mod. They have a point, let's see, where's the volunteer ambulance, and the fire department has a below 1% mod. So if we pay the fire department's workman's comp and they put their mod with our mod, it brings us below 1. So we get a better rate, which actually is good. Yes. So that was a really good thing about McGowan, instead of having them separate, put them together, because it brought our workers' comp down. And it brought it down to firefighters, $5,484, the ambulance, $822, and city, township, borough, that's us, employees, $6,274. So, the whole premium for comp is $13,611. But the whole premium, that's just workman's comp is what did we say, where was it, 27,000? I think it might be on the first page. So we're talking $27,000. Oh, here it is. $23,235. And that's like everything. That's our buildings, our workman's comp, our automobiles. Now, that was with, if I remember correctly, that was with everything.
Sure.
Yeah, it's the sewer plant, but we also took on cyber. That was with cyber. So if you get hacked and you lose your stuff, that's cyber too. Now this one, so that's 23,000. This one is St. Mary's, and they have 21,571 with a $600 instead optional umbrellas, which is your cyber. So that's going to bring it up to 22,000. And oh, your cyber. So that's an optional umbrella. I don't know what that is. Do you know what he's talking about? The umbrella. And
No, I don't.
yeah, I don't know what he's talking because I wasn't here for him. And $250.
I feel like this might have been the cyber.
Yeah, that's
Positive.
so it's pretty darn close. Fine arts. $100,000 on fine arts. What is a fine arts?
Some municipalities have.
He's still got our sludge bagger under here. You didn't tell him to see it on?
He's got the truck in there too.
Is he pointing it on together? Because it's $33,000. Okay. Does he have all 4 plows? Does he have more plows than we had? He doesn't have the plows on? Okay. Well, the one thing I can tell you about McGowan is when we went over it, we had her take off the 2 plows that we don't have. We had her take off the bagger that we're going to put up on the municipal bid.
Salt shed.
We had her put on the salt shed. We had her bring down the small shed that they had, St. Mary's had covered for $5,000, and it's like one of those that you buy at Home Depot. It's up to you guys.
That's the one I would pick. McGowan.
And oh wait, Charles Leach. Remember over Charles Leach? Here's one. So Charles Leach. Insurance. He's doing blanket too. So your lines, your blanket under your property coverage extension limits.
I think he had it based on the St. Mary's.
It looks like it, yeah. So we've got $1,000 equipment breakdown deductibles.
That's something that wasn't done is when we got the new truck that was added, the truck that was sold wasn't taken off. And they need to know that that's taken off.
Right.
Because they're coming for $35,000 truck and a half.
Right.
So that's,
I don't-
any changes you make, you have to let them know.
Now, the other thing is the crime, the government crime. Because you have the employee theft, forgery, or alteration. Plus, we have bonding.
That is beyond the bond.
Right, exactly. It's beyond the bond.
It covers like
25, yeah, 25,000 per loss. But there's a $500 deductible, but it doesn't say how many loss or how many aggregates you get.
Cyber?
No, for actual theft.
Oh.
There it is, it's on 18. Products, completed operations aggregate. Well, other than that, let's go to the bottom one. And this is probably going to be a cyber extra too. See, if you go on page 21, that's going to show you coverage A and B, includes employee benefit liability, $1,000 each wrongful act or offense. But coverage B is $5,000 each act, but these are public officials and management liability. But if you look at it, the aggregate limit is 3,000 coverage A and B combined. And if you look at McGowan, it's a shared limit. So if you go McGowan, unfortunately, this is McGowan's. It's not numbered.
it comes out to about the same when you add in the SWIFT,
In,
the fire.
oh, okay.
That's 22.
On Charles Leach in McGowan. I just think this is where she really pulls it off. On this page. Here, see here, if you just look at it. So she gives you up to 3 aggregates. Anybody, if you guys have enough information to, um,
So just to me, the prices are almost all comparable.
yeah, they kind of,
$200 basically. Miguel and the one.
He's missing.
St. Mary's.
You're also
I get
missing.
it.
no, no,
You're missing.
Oh.
yeah,
Okay, so
It's
right
really
now
all
it's out.
that. It's not as complicated as it has been.
yeah.
It means all of your stuff is covered and you've got all of the different writers that you want in there. It's about which age you can get most.
Yeah,
And when they're coming in so close.
I was here with Wayne. I did like McGowan. She was thorough.
And you said it on 2 or 3.
McGowan.
Yeah,
I said I'm not.
Yeah.
She made you understand everything. I really liked our presentation. I sat through. Chris, or
Jane,
Jane,
Jane.
Kate Charles, and she just kind of rambled through it like we knew what we were listening to. Insurance is part of it anyway. But she sat here, like she said, we were here for like 3 hours.
Yep. We
And she,
came at 10:30
line
and
by line.
left it.
so
What, 2?
She came to
Like she
get her
cared.
information. She was thorough about making sure.
That would be my pick.
Yeah, she walked around, looked at
And
her.
the prices were all within range.
I need a motion to
I'll make
pay.
a motion to take them down.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Carried. McGowan Commercial Insurance for us. Okay. Awesome. I'll keep her proposal one and, there should be some. There's one I know. And then there's probably another one. Okay.
You made the motion.
Wayne. All right, so. Dental and vision insurance.
She just needs an opinion on
Yeah.
that. It's not different than the one you was doing.
Okay, great. It's fashion. That's gonna be vision and the other one, oh, they're both Primark. So the other one's just the dental. And this is the guys that need to pick it up. They're picking it up often. So just need a motion.
And you need to sign an
Yes, yeah. So I got a motion. I need a second. Todd, all in favor? Aye. Carried. Okay, signatures here. Okay, audit. Audit. Yay. I do. Here, this one's wrong. Sorry.
Oh, these are the people that are on.
Yeah, there are audits.
4,500.
No, more than that, isn't it?
So,
Oh, okay.
4,500.
No, I think I just have the bill. Do I just have the bill?
Whatever one, she said you had one that you were taking with you.
Yeah, it's the bill,
needs to be
and
signed.
yeah, it's the bill, basically.
Is there a signature?
Mhm. You guys have any, but I don't have a copy of the audit, so that's why it's just looking maybe.
That's good.
Yeah, I know, I'm just seeing if I had them just.
Prices on the silver.
That's about where they were from.
Yeah.
Job description stuff. I'm gonna read that. Okay. So this is a very nice, easy to read. Do you have any questions about it? If you have any questions, looks nice. I like the format. That's closer to. They're with him in the muscle. They're part of him in the muscle.
Just, I think she had it on there just to draw your attention to it and then also have that paper signed.
Right. Okay, so it's $4,000. This is what we already talked about, so, and we already motioned to have them, so. We're going to pay them. It's paid for the audit. This is our copy, if you guys would like to take a look at that. So this one has to go back. It's, well, actually, it explains their responsibilities, so. I think that's. All right. Now we're on to Soda Ash. We have some quotes for the Soda Ash.
I'm sorry.
Did I skip them?
Yes, she does need a motion to approve the journal entries
Oh,
that were sent to you guys. Just an approval so that she can go ahead and just. No, journal entries.
which journal entries?
She said that she sent journal entries to you guys. A list of journal entries that the accountant wanted her to make. And before she makes them, she wants to approve them.
Do you know what she's talking about? I don't have,
Checking now.
I don't, you would have, you know what? You know? Queen,
No changes in the was the auditor told her that they would like to have the two accounts separated.
No, this wasn't, this was, actual journal entries.
I don't recall.
No, you
I-
know, it's, I don't do all the trees.
I don't, yeah, I don't know what she's talking about.
Are they in with your audit papers?
The only thing I have, other than I have the copy from Haynes, and then I have the one that says, client copy from Haynes. And then I have, the employee description of jobs. And other than that, I think I just have a previous minutes. Yeah, this is just last month. And unless she sent something to others that I don't know about. This is, yeah, I have nothing. I have this. I have the book. I don't know what she's talking about. I guess, I don't know. That's all I have. Except for what you put down. I mean, I have the flood inspection, but that was last month. That's the one I'm talking about. So I have last month's stuff. Okay, so I can't do it if I don't know what it is. I'm sorry. Now I'm looking at last month's. So onward. Soda ash. So we did talk about this. What?
Pallet.
Yes, a pallet. So we talked about this when we talked about getting chlorine. The chlorine was so much cheaper. Well, a pallet of soda ash, something they need at the sewer plant.
The last year.
50-pound bag, technical grade, unit price 20, quantity 50, $23.89 per, comes to $1,194.50 each, so that's $2,070.13. Maybe that's Barber Chemicals.
Should be cheap.
Oh,
That
is
was
it-
the cheaper.
Was it the cheaper? Hold on. It must be 13, 11, 25 is per. Okay, it's per. I see. So that's the cheaper of the two. Now, we already talked about the chlorine though, right?
Yep.
And we already got the chlorine? All right, good, all right, all right. Cool. Did you ever tell the water authority?
Yep.
Okay, good. Did they already know? They get their, okay. All right. So I'm definitely gonna need a motion to spend that,
Should we get the sort of ash?
okay? I'm-
Cheaper, cheaper the two.
Absolutely.
Second,
All in favor? Aye, carried. Okay, so we're gonna buy some soda ash from Barber's Chemicals. Who we're looking at. You want that, Lou? Okay. CW round. Yep. Okay, truck repair. Oh, here it is. Let's see. You know what? This sounds like a good thing for you to do.
Maybe the Smith Corner.
Smith was cheap.
Well, sounds like a good one for Mark to look at. He's probably familiar with that kind of stuff.
In the future, that's what typically.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna sign some checks. Mark, these days here.
Yeah, that's the one.
Hmm.
Since
There,
we-
yeah. And here we are.
I motion to pay the cheapest one, get the truck back.
Second,
Yeah, because everybody's like my third trying to
Yeah.
cash in a little bit.
Okay. All right, well, Todd makes that motion to take the least expensive and Wayne seconds, which is Smithport Collision.
Yep.
Okay, and, all in favor? Aye. Smithport Collision
What's the matter with the
What
truck?
happened to the truck?
needs a repair to its, what's it need a repair? It's bad.
How about the truck?
Okay.
Just answered that.
Okay, job
Like
description.
everything else.
What happened to it?
Nobody wants to know.
It, got bumped, got
What do you mean it got
dented.
bumped?
The back of the accident. And it's gotta be repaired.
Who's our fault, your fault, or?
It's our fault.
Accidents happen.
What's that?
That's why we have insurance.
Yeah, I guess.
What?
I guess that's why you'd have insurance.
Yeah, that is why we have insurance. Just like when our other employees backed into other people's vehicles and other things happen. That's what it is about.
I just asked a question. I didn't.
Okay,
It's no
so
big deal.
we're on job descriptions and approval.
Everybody read them.
Does anybody have anything that they'd like to change?
That was the rest.
Yep.
Is everybody a good idea of what they're supposed to be doing?
So there's a job description for
That's gotta go into the handbook.
the handbook, roadmaster, Elderboro Public Works employee. Elderboro ops manager, secretary. Elderboro treasurer. And those are,
There's a couple of revisions in the handbook too.
okay,
Wording.
where would I see that? Where's he?
You guys had gotten that electronically after they.
Oh, so do I need to open it? Okay.
It was, like making the changes from the pension. It was, yeah, you guys, it was literally just that page and.
Okay, so what we've already discussed,
Yeah, you guys had already.
okay, so, and so with the handbook, with the pension changes, and the job descriptions approval. So I need a motion. All in favor? Aye, carried. Questions and comments?
Can't hear a thing you're saying.
No,
It's just, whatever. You can roll your eyes because it don't mean nothing to me. You're just unbelievable.
I am sorry you can't hear me. I don't know what to tell you.
I'd buy a microphone.
Okay. Or you could move up.
No,
Okay, then.
we're in a small building.
Or you
All
can
right, then.
speak, so you-
Next is strength and equipment.
There you go.
Thank
Press
you.
up. Sweetheart, I can't hardly hear them, so I don't know what to say. Public Works update. Kevin, why don't you tell us?
Used up the hot patch that I asked for and asked for 6 more tons. That should get us to the top of King Street. And contacted the Conservation District about Kendall Bridge Road. That's pretty bad, and then thought maybe they might be able to assist us on fixing that up. I also contacted them about the stream up here. What we can do to keep the bank from eroding. That was a concern that both DEP and the Army Corps of Engineers had concern on that. Bringing the trash back out, finding out what we needed for permits. I haven't had a chance to check the email, but they were supposed to email me some information and we can go from there. Also wondering about getting some bright colored shirts, fluorescent shirts, so that people can see us a little bit better while we're working on the streets. Just visibility thing.
it'll come under uniform pay,
This is what say we got-
because we do uniform pay.
Is that something you would keep here, Kevin, or is that something that you get one of each for you and
Probably a couple of each for each of us.
Each of you.
Home washing, that would be.
Or
Kinda like
better if we did like a reflective vest, like if you want
We've
to.
got those. I don't have a problem wearing those.
That way it's something, that once you're done, it can stay here.
Yep.
If someone else needs to use it, it's here. If we
Okay.
said shirts could go under the uniform.
Right.
So that could be too. The others I absolutely go.
With us,
Yeah, wouldn't have to, we already have that.
The best would be safety, with the shirts. I mean, it's a safety thing,
Right.
but it's not like a hemp food shirt, it's like either a green or orange, or some kind of shirts.
Don't know if you'd be interested in Walmart right now. They have their long sleeves shirts on sale.
Okay.
They have a real bright yellow, they have a rust orange. They're real tree, but they're bright
All right.
and they're cheap.
Easy enough.
The last two items came from Kyle. He wondered about the borough sign out front here, that it's peeling and we have some paint out back. He said he was gonna talk to you about it, but I wasn't sure if he had a chance with your class.
I don't have a problem painting it.
So we wanted to know if it'd be all right to paint that. The paint job is blue and gold. I figured the sign blue, letters gold. And he had a concern about the placement of the volleyball net that's at the park, which I don't know if that's still there. The resident who had it up has taken it down yet or not. Would have imagined they wouldn't be leaving it.
I thought he was leaving.
He is leaving it?
I thought so.
Okay, well then that's what Kyle's concern was, where it's located. I guess it's close to,
I honestly don't see it.
If someone's
gonna be an
diving.
issue.
well, playing volleyball. So,
What's he worried about having the fence of a baseball field, or what's he worried about?
They have ropes coming down off the side of it, just to brace it up so that all of the metal posts, they stick out about that far.
So maybe like
The electric company does what
like even a tent stake, so it's flush with the ground. I see.
Also, I was wondering about a budget. What exactly are you guys looking for on the budget? I was asked to come up with a budget. What do you want it on? What projects do you have in mind that I should be looking into to get some pricing?
Once we have all that. We're working on a bunch of work.
Okay. All we got from Mechanic Street. Mechanic Street needs a lot of work on it. It's- Where do you want to prioritize it? Those are large projects.
Mechanic's gonna be done this year, right? There's still more that's gonna be needed done next year.
There's still gonna be more that needs done. I wouldn't pave it till you get drainage taken care of and catch basins and.
Every time you talk to us, it costs us money.
Where's the, you need six ton more blacktop, don't you?
That would get
What
us
was
up
the price
to,
of that for something?
it's about 450 for the 6 more time.
That about do it for the year,
That'll get us to about 10 straight.
finish the potholes and stuff.
We'll get the majority of them.
So I can feel money anyway. So that's why I could be trying to get done. I got another month.
So you say it's time is limited.
If you can get it, within
That, sure.
there is a motion on it.
That's
Six ton blacktop.
We
I'll
have
make
the
a
last two
motion.
times. So,
All in favor? None. Carried.
Blacktop.
Take it away.
Here, when we talked to Dan, that was Kyle's note on this, but I have it on me.
Trigger through.
Well,
should worry about that in the water plant. It's not necessarily mistakes.
So they do driving mistakes down.
I should see Jane tomorrow.
Okay.
so you're good. I'll go in here.
Those are slow.
That's
DEP,
the work.
yeah, we'll have that report.
Cap updates.
Okay. This is gonna be busy.
Yeah, trick or treat. Trick or treat is the 31st, Thursday. Public request 6 to 9. Anybody have a problem with that?
Why is it so long this year? It's been
Ah,
2 years, or 2 hours. and
What
thousands.
about the fire hall? Don't they still have their party and that's gonna
I do not know.
have kids out till 10 o'clock at night?
I do not know.
I was gonna say, from 8 to 9, it's dark and you don't need kids.
I
running
do
back
not
and
know.
forth.
Anything about the fire hall party? Nothing.
So,
No,
Great.
so I don't know.
You'll
I am
approve it?
not in the fire hall or the
it's
auxiliary.
been that way for 20 years.
Is anybody in the fire hall or the auxiliary? Know about it? Anybody? No?
What was that normal hours?
It's normally 6 to 8, isn't it?
6 to
6
8?
to 8 has been
I'll just
15
leave it
years,
6
I
to
know.
8.
6 to 8?
That's it.
You guys wanna make a motion?
I'll make the motion.
Last
Wait.
two suggestions 6 to 9.
I don't.
There was a resident who had asked. that it be
I'll make the motion 6 to 8.
All right, we got a motion on the
I'll
floor.
second that.
Second, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. 6 to 8 it is. All right, let's get,
I'm trying to find out if they're on the company.
okay. I figured somebody was on.
They didn't, it'd be the first
Fire
year to
hall.
have it.
No, they didn't.
Oh, they didn't?
Nope.
last year?
There was none.
Okay.
We didn't have people to work it.
Nope. Nobody wanted to do it, so we didn't do it. Free wastewater treatment training, limited seating starts December.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's the wastewater treatment operator certification program that you guys have been waiting for from rural water.
Right.
It's a free one, yes.
Mhm.
So that starts in December 11th through March 11th,
March.
and it is free. Seats are limited, so you want to
It's a
decide.
must.
It's mostly Wednesday nights. There's a few Tuesdays in there. And
Where is it?
it is in State College. So, I did look into 2 different options for overnights for the night before. And, with $20 a day per employee and food, they come to about $1,200 for both of them, both in full class. Maybe you do want to put an ad out probably for someone to plow on standby unless you guys are able to come up.
Okay,
When is it?
December 11th through the 20th.
March,
through March.
So it would be a hit or
Once a week.
miss, but a good possibility that any of those days.
and that includes the test, correct?
No, the test will be $95 per gentleman.
When is it? End of March?
They don't know yet.
Oh, okay.
That's not been announced, but they will be ready to.
Okay.
Get their licenses.
Yep.
I think
awesome.
they'll need to, do the year under CWM.
Yep.
Yes.
Can you get their licenses?
Good. I think we need a motion. Yes.
This will count as one.
And then have workshop just right for the contract, so that they'll be trained ready to take over.
I think I need a motion.
I would motion for that.
Okay, I need a second. All in favor?
I,
See, you know what, on G, we don't have Hamlin and Muscle. Oops, I'm sorry, guys. I don't know why it didn't get put on there. Okay, Hamlin and Muscle.
I'll get you a copy of the schedule.
Swing for the park.
Okay, so they just spring.
Yeah, that's,
swing get destroyed,
okay.
vandalism, just a little.
Budget for it.
Okay.
This is the beginning of summer.
Okay, short-term
What was
rental
the price
ordinance.
of those? $35.
Okay, Pennsylvania, state has passed, and county has passed a short-term rental ordinance. We can just adopt the counties. Yep. So I think, we need to, we have to have a resolution first.
You have to,
Could we, if we just want to adopt the county ordinance.
you need to announce your intent.
Okay,
But I couldn't find the short-term rental ordinance.
I have the
So I
counties.
thought maybe the planning and I think that.
So what do we need to have a motion to intent to adopt?
Yeah, I
Okay.
believe so. Yeah, it's still in the.
Yeah, so I need a motion for intent to adopt the county ordinance for us.
States.
Yeah, but the county actually got together and did one. Yeah. So, okay. All in favor? Aye, carried. Resident requested no parking signs for senior center. Is there, what?
Yeah, she thought that if there were no parking signs, that it may draw attention more,
To the no parking?
yeah, to the fact that they're not supposed to be parking there. And she says that she keeps catching people parking there. So I did give her the police information and let her know that it's normal, so, you know, to.
It's a clause, so
I didn't look, I think it's like between 50 and 70 every time you put on a sign.
Yeah. And
And
is there
honestly,
anything wrong with
those
the sign?
ones, no, those signs that are there are lower,
Mm-hmm.
and they're like the kind that they've made on a tire insert, whatever that little tire thing is. Yeah, one of those. And so it's more like in your face level when you're in a car than a regular parking sign. So people just tend to ignore their noise.
we have that lined off there for no parking.
I
front of the
don't
senior
think it's lined up.
No, it's not.
No.
It's just a sign thing.
Maybe that's something we could do before we order a sign. Paint.
If you check out lines outside.
Probably we'll have to go to PennDOT first, so we can, you know, but that doesn't cost anything.
Can the police go by there once in a while and do
Yeah, I
something
think
about it?
actually this is the resident who had the concern, and the officer was here that day, right? Did you get to talk to him?
Yes, I talked to
Yeah, so
him
he said
and
he
he
was
walked
gonna
away.
Oh, yeah, patrol that area. He said he was gonna go ahead and patrol that area when he was on duty.
It's for the handicap. I try to drop a lift on a bus to let handicapped people off down here. The senior center, and it's ridiculous that nothing can be done.
Do you have certain times that you stop?
Well, I have that spot from 8 in the morning to 3:30 in the afternoon. It's what's marked on the signs. But my
Okay.
usual times are 8:45 in the morning, and usually again about 2:30 in the afternoon is my normal.
But you
stop.
could be,
But I could be called in there at any time. But you know, it's not only for me. It's what about an ambulance that has to get in there?
or somebody crossing the street, or
What's your name?
Betsy Slade,
thank you.
you welcome.
Well, that way we know what the DRT, what to explain to them, why we may want to pay the curve or strip it out, what the meaning of it is. That would help.
Mhm.
If we have those, if those signs are those ones that are just in a, like a tire post, or do those have to be like DOT approved to have any kind of enforcement behind it?
No, the
Oh,
officer
they don't.
had said that,
Okay.
yeah. that
I
was-
wasn't sure if that was something that the signs need to be DOT approved,
I had
right?
that question too, because I know if we go and put a sign in there, there's a possibility that
Mhm.
it's gonna be a big ordeal to
Yeah.
try to get it through PennDOT because it's on Main Street.
Mhm.
Maybe not, but I can definitely contact them.
Okay, thank you, good to know. And I believe Shannon would speak to the officer as well. Okay, Hamlin and Mutzer, we had a proposal from them. There's one for everybody? No. We had talked about them before. So. We're talking things. So this one was, 1, 3, 5, 1. And if you will see halfway down the page, the fees for now, 0.28. But it's a county partners, 5 county staff. They do use our QuickBooks, a record of governmental and nonprofit industry expertise and client service. So we talked about it before, and I think this is something we reviewed again for the accounting and auditing firm. And so I would need a motion to go ahead and have them do the work performed that we need as CPAs. I have a second. Okay. All in favor? Aye. Yeah, you have to name. Okay. Carry. Okay. Onward. Office personnel advertise. We need a motion to advertise for office personnel. Mark motions to advertise. Todd seconds. All in favor? Aye. Carried. A long-range planning, the multimodal funding, small changes to application made. That one. Amen.
Our analyst had to remove the welcome signage from the application and added the total engineering cost to the application. It doesn't change anything on our end, so they were just, it didn't qualify, the welcome signs didn't qualify,
Oh, I see.
didn't meet the guidelines for the grant.
Okay.
Is that because they're too far down the street?
No, she took them, they've been approved in this type of grant before, but she took them as accessory items and that they weren't included.
Okay, as long as we're on budget and finance, can you give us, the dates on budget? The budget dates? Thank you, I'm sorry.
Do you mean as
The deadlines.
yeah, I have them in here somewhere. Shoot, I made a note for myself. I think that those are also November,
Thank you.
is when you want to have.
Should be working on it
Mm-hmm.
October anyway.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but I believe you have to have it, yeah, you have to have that also decided by November's meeting. So
Right.
that you can,
Any kind
Have
of
done some.
raises, millage,
Millage, raises,
sewer.
sewer.
Anything you're gonna raise has to be in
you want to have your, preliminary.
It has to be posted 2 weeks. And then if there's a problem or somebody
10
has,
days, just 30 days. or
right,
something.
then it has to come
That's
back,
by November.
has to come back to the table. And then even if there isn't a problem, you still have to post it in the paper for 2 weeks after that. And then you have to adopt it. And then,
And so taxes, also any changes to taxes have to be decided by November's meeting.
and you also have to make sure that you pass an ordinance on the millage.
Which is why that needs to be done.
Okay.
So.
Need to start working on it.
That also in sewage has to be raised.
Yeah. And DEP requires sewage be raised every year.
My suggestion is 5 weeks.
Okay, just to put some things in your hat because that will be coming up. Yep. The compactor, Eli Braddock called me at home and left me a message and asked me how I was working on that grant. And I'm not, so. That's ordinance enforcement, Lou.
The diner is being torn down, which that started, I think, last month, but he had called to say, the owner called to say that the sidewalk will be temporarily blocked for safety reasons while he gets to a certain point. So he just wanted to make sure that council is aware and he'll take it off and follow safety procedures.
Just be enough you want then.
I don't know yet exactly what his plans are. He had thrown out a couple different things a while ago, last year. Also on the ordinance enforcement, the CDBG application for the $70,000 housing rehab grant.
Yep.
Is up for review. I think it's today that they would have been either saying no to it or
Right.
it would be passed. So usually it's passed once it's gotten to the point that it's at. So we'll probably have that. And that'll be a grant of a pot of money that the county will have that low-income residents will apply directly to the county for. And it'll be meant to get their house up to code. So it's only meant for about 2-3 houses a year, so it's for a full renovation on the house. And I was talking to Jeremy earlier today because he's done a lot of work with, yes, in Bradford with residents who take part in their program over there. And he had said that, and I remember now from talking to Gabe when he said that, the next step for Eldred with this program would be to continue to apply this, even if they don't approve a bigger program, they'll give you more towards your pot of money you can accumulate. But the next step is a moderate income level program, so that not just low income residents can apply to it, and that's like 50% forgivable for those residents. And then it moves on to even providing money for commercial property owners. So it would be advantageous for the borough to keep applying for that money.
Okay, thank you. So the river trail.
I talked to the Act 13 money is available, which is when I think last year they didn't open it up for the greenways,
Right.
just for bridges. So you couldn't apply for it, but this year it is open for greenways. So I talked to Jeff, our engineer. He agreed to not charge us and come down and look and see where they might be able to put one, how they'd be able to put it in there. I got this back today, and the proposal, it's rough, and some drawings for a parking area and stairs and a small fishing area and kayak launch area.
Is that from Jeff?
Yeah. Wow.
What are they proposing?
They're proposing,
Up there,
oh, under the bridge where people go as it is now. As
the
it-
stairs, I was wondering.
Yeah, so they've got in touch with DEP and, just making sure that this is doable. So far it looks good, but it's all just in talks. Yeah, so it came out 91,000, so Act 13 isn't gonna cover it. We'd have to apply with something along with it. But this is nice that we finally got something for our area specifically. This right here is like ready to apply for a grant. Like, that one might not cover it because there's only 45,000 or 43,000 for the whole county. But submit this to the ones that open up in October, I believe it is. Just DCNR. And ready to go. This is much harder than we've gotten before.
Do you know about the Pennsylvania hardwood restricting forest ordinances? Are you familiar with this? Okay, I got this at home. So I think it's something that you guys should probably read before.
Oh yeah, is that about the how they want you to go about
Well, a lot of
Warranties.
boroughs and townships are restricting timber harvesting and
the county suggestions on what
yeah,
the borough should do?
and actually it's hurting people because they should be able to harvest their own timber if they know how to do it properly. A lot of municipalities are restricting them from doing it, and it's actually causing hardship to people.
We don't have an ordinance on it.
No, we don't have an ordinance on it. But don't try, basically, they're asking you not to try and zone and manage forestry if you don't know what you're doing. So, that's basically what that is. And they're right. So,
Forestry in town.
yeah, we're in the middle, I guess. But it was sent to us, so, the other thing is, flood mitigation. I haven't talked to Jeff lately about it. Oh, thanks. We just sent that the other day. Okay. And it looks like we were carbon copied on that. Oh, okay. Who did he get? Is it sent to FEMA?
Yes, it was sent to FEMA. So they're hoping to be able to have
Oh, yeah.
their hydrologic and hydraulic analysis information to be sent FEMA's.
Their
analysis.
original?
Yeah. So they're gonna try to be able to use theirs.
Are you serious? That's very smart of him. Really smart. And we're exempt from any fees associated with the data request?
Yeah.
This is why we hired
Oh,
Stifler and McGraw. Basically, when Lou and I went down to Harrisburg and did all that digging up and tried to use E&Ms and FEMA, well, it wasn't even FEMA. It was the engineers themselves said we couldn't use it. They said it was too old, but, and anyways, Jeff is going back to FEMA themselves and digging up their information and saying, hey, we're going to use your information from when we built the levee to say we don't have to do certain regulations because they've already been done by you.
and we're already still in status.
Yeah, so
Well, so
so maybe he can actually do some of
really
the,
wouldn't be hydro.
well, he says some of the boring's going to start, but maybe we can use some of it. And he says we're exempt from fees. He's awesome. I mean, super awesome. That's great. Yes, a lot of money. A lot of money. Okay, Stifler. Thank you, Jeff. All right. All right. Good news. Visual news.
So for the month of August, we had 41 traffic stops, 27 incidents, and 3 assists. The incidents all include everything that's not a traffic stop, basically, or that's go to a home, thefts, that kind of thing. The assists were fire and police assists elsewhere, and then the traffic stop's a traffic stop. We did get our Verizon cell phone now, the police. When I talked to Don last week, hadn't started using it because they hadn't got the phone number, the new phone number out. He didn't want to start using it until he got the phone number out. But I suggested to him that the guys start carrying it. So you guys will see eventually when they switch over, we will get the new phone number on their Facebook page, our Facebook page, our borough website. And then when you call, it'll go to the cell phone. If the police are on duty, they'll answer the phone if they can. If they're either unable to answer it or off duty, it'll obviously go to a Verizon voicemail. You leave your voicemail when they come on duty to listen. In addition, we got 2 jetpacks. Those are basically hotspots that make our cars internet capable. So we now have computers in our cars. The guys actually have I can't remember what it's called. I want to say Traffics, but I can't remember if that's what it's called. No, so it starts with a T. But basically, when they pull you over, they can pull up tracks. They can pull up statewide data from the state police and anybody else using the system now, as long as they can get a Verizon cell signal, realizing that it's not just the borough, it's the township, and we still have spots where they can't get a signal. But they now can print tickets out in their car. The tickets go directly to the appropriate magistrate. They don't have to drive there. It's a very nice system. And they can see if, I decide I'm going to be crazy, over in Potter County and the state police pull me over. They pull me over here, they can see that. So, if the state police gave me a warning 2 days ago, they know that. Prior to this, there was no way for us to make system. So it's a nice system. In addition, we changed our fax. We had an old traditional fax line for the police. I think we paid $35 a month or something for the phone service for the fax. We now have an online fax service that we're switching to. It costs us $5 a month. We get 500 faxes in and out a month, which is more than enough to cover the police. So it's a significant savings for our fax service. So we're trying to cut costs where we can and keep the police up and running. The last thing was we did hire a new police officer, part-time police officer. He's fresh out of training. I don't recall his name, but he has started to ride with the guys. You might see him. He's young. None of us here are young. He's young. He has not got his approval, or I don't know exactly what they have to do through the state of Pennsylvania. He's working on that and he has all the paperwork in. We're just waiting to hear that he is approved through the state of Pennsylvania to actually provide police services. And then he'll be official. But he has been riding with the guys. So if you see him out there, that's it for the police.
That's okay, please don't.
The police are in need of one more laptop, and Borough has a laptop that is not used. What kind of working condition it's in, or how updated enough it might be, but we can't throw anything out. You can give it to another municipality or department. So, on behalf of the police department, I'm just requesting it for you guys to think about donating that.
We're not using it.
No,
Try it.
We need a motion.
I motion to donate the laptop to the police department. I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye, carried. Yay. Okay, the last thing, do we have anything from the water authority? Anybody? Mhm. Okay. Well, do we have any questions or concerns? Comments? Mayor's report.
Other than the police, that's right.
Should put that together.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
Okay, I have one last thing. Council and public, with much regret, I must submit a letter of resignation for my position as a borough council member. As you may be aware, I will be relocating outside of the borough and no longer meet the requirements to hold a council seat. I am grateful to have had the opportunity to serve my constituents and thankful to have had the support of our community. This notice of resignation is effective September 20th, 2019. Respectfully, William D. King. We're definitely going to miss you on council and here in Oakland. So, yes, we do need a motion to accept William's resignation.
Takes effect.
I saw motion.
I need a second. Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye, carried. Okay.
Enjoy Florida.
Yeah. So with that said, I would also like, oh, no, we get to keep that. I would also like to have a motion to advertise for open seat to be filled next council meeting. Yeah,
I'll second that.
okay, and all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Carried. All right, who made the motion? And Tom second. Okay, so, anybody that's interested in open seat, please put your application in. The reason, is Wayne was not up for reelection this year. So his seat was actually 2 years. Okay. So it will be a 5 people change if we reelection of the council in November. So with that, and does anybody have any questions, comments, or anything? No? All right. Meeting adjourned until we are no longer having work sessions. If you don't know that, but so the next meeting will be October 15th. Okay. A motion to adjourn.
Motion. A second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Oh, I didn't even think of it. This is for you.
Somebody quits or they'll be alone.
That's what Julie did. I'm apparently not.
Thank you, Kevin, you're supposed to do that.
What?
Look out.
They couldn't put in the-